Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we have Miss Keander Early with us. She is a financial educator and professional. She's a Louisiana native but has been an Atlanta resident for over 20 years now. She moved here after graduating from undergrad. She is a part of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, the National Council of Negro Women, and the Top Ladies of Distinction. Her background has been in personal finances, and her mission is to create greater financial prosperity for women of color. Now let's get into this. Okay, so this emergency fund, you said that it should be for like our everyday living expenses. But when we're building this fund, are these funds? Do we put them somewhere and just plan on leaving them forever, or what exactly should our plan be to use this money for? I know you said we're putting living expenses in it, but obviously we're not. The plan shouldn't be to live off of that money, right? So what are some things that could possibly take place that we could dive into this fund for?
So your emergency fund is a totally separate account, whether it's a savings account or checking account. It is an account that you don't even look at when you are looking at your money in terms of like what you can spend, what you can do. It's like an invisible account.
Okay.
It's an account that we put into, but we do not take out of.
Okay.
Yes. So one of the things I like to say with that, when emergencies happen.
Mm-hmm.
So also another thing to think about, and I just have a different logic with this, if it's going to make you think about pulling out your credit card because, say, a tire blew, that's an emergency.
Okay, so
You
that's
have
something
cash.
we can dive into.
Yes.
Okay.
Things that are necessary for you to live, support, and thrive for you and your family. You got to get to work, so you need that time.
Yeah.
The AC went out of the house. We are having record heat. Yes. So it's like, I need to get my AC repaired. You go to your emergency fund.
Okay.
So the emergency fund is truly to support when life be life. It's not to live off of. Now, say unemployment happens, you have your emergency fund. And so that's why some people like say 3 to 6 months of living expenses, because you know you have 3 to 6 months to carry you and your family where you're not so stressed,
Right.
in an already stressful situation.
Okay, so pulling from that fund, the plan should be, if you do have to pull from that fund, you should also have a plan in place to replenish that money.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, you gotta keep that money there, because let me tell you something. Once I began to understand finances and have an emergency fund after moving here to Atlanta after undergrad and then going to grad school and being in between jobs and figuring things out, the emergency fund is something that saved me, because finances are stressful. And having that, it helps. So you're not relying on your credit cards, which is creating more debt, which is putting you back to the place that you just come from or a place that you're already in. So the emergency fund, I would tell somebody, look, if you've got to make some choices, for me, peace of mind.
Right.
And the emergency fund has always been a great peace of mind.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Subscribe to my channel to learn more about probate real estate, financial literacy, and generational wealth planning.